I love it. I love everything about it, but I know there's more to me than just singing gospel. I enjoy singing all kinds of music.
So I'm huge fans, obviously, of you, Tasha, and then with you, Nikkia, your mother and your aunt. So I'm very excited to speak to you both. And I got a chance to, I don't know if it's 6 seasons of the series, but I watched 6 episodes of the series, but I was able to watch 6 episodes.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Yeah, so I don't know how many
Have you
episodes.
seen the whole show?
Are you
I saw the whole show.
sorry?
I'm jealous of you.
Oh,
Yes,
so you got a lot of scoop you're going to be asking us, huh?
well, no, because obviously I can't say any spoilers.
But did I look good, girl? Did I look good?
No, you guys both look good, and it was good to see you guys in this light. Although I was shocked, but so we'll get into that. So
Okay.
I'll start with you, Tasha. Obviously, you're not necessarily new to reality television because of your work on Sunday's Best, but this is more of an intimate approach, like sharing your life and giving your fans an inside look into what you do and who you are every single day. Why decide to do a full-blown reality series?
Um, for the reason you just said, just to show them, I always say I sing like I'm crazy because I used to be crazy. So, sometimes it's necessary. It was necessary for me to show them where this passion comes from. I sing like this because I'm passionate about my faith and I go after God so much like I do because. And it's one thing to say it, but to actually see it and to actually walk through that process with a person, it was important to me for it to be genuine and to be authentic. And even if that meant laying myself out there and being vulnerable and being nervous and sometimes scared of what are people going to think? Are they really going to embrace it? Do I look crazy? Do I sound stupid? Like all of them things is running through your mind, I don't want to be fat on TV. Just so many things, but I don't regret doing it. The staff at Kingdom Reign and WeTV, they were amazing at helping us tell our stories. And then doing this show with 6 of my real friends, it made it so much more easy. So I'm grateful and I can't wait to see the show.
Now, you spoke already, Nikkia, about wanting people to see your life outside of your families. Obviously, both you and Tasha come from gospel family royalty, with you being a part of the Clark family, and now managing a part of their management team, and Tasha with your mom being Lisa Page Brooks. There was a conversation or discussion amongst the group, I believe in either episode 1 or 2, about Breann and her relationship with her father and her wanting to pursue music, and the whole idea of how nepotism plays a part in people's, or can play a part into people's success. How difficult would you guys say that it has been to establish yourselves outside of your familial ties?
With my parents, they they kind of pushed me to the forefront. They gave me a lot of opportunities early on, even from the age of 7 years old, doing voiceovers and commercials for national campaigns and corporations. So I didn't really have that experience. They've never held me back. They've never, tried to stunt my growth or, told me to wait on them or anything like that. They've always supported me. Sometimes I tried to move ahead of them, and they're like, now, wait a minute, you want to make sure you're ready. They're more so of caution. You know what I'm saying? Like warning me about the industry, the ins and outs, the politics side and all of that, and favoritism and cliques in the industry. It's in every industry, not just gospel. And so they would warn me about things like that. But other than that, I didn't really feel like they held me back or I had to fight for anything. They were very supportive of my career in ministry.
And what about you, Nikki? Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I can say that just the support system itself, because of course my mom, she wanted me to sing. She pulled me in, being that she was a music teacher along with my grandmother at the Clark Conservatory of Music, which was a school for musicians and singers. And so I was always there on a daily. So it was like when they didn't have their students, they would pull me into the room like, come on in here, do this little tune. And I'd be like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like it was just a turn off to me. I don't know what it was, but I just didn't have that drive or passion. So I just think that where I'm at today, I'm just blessed that they're able to see that the Nikki that they've been wanting to see, but more so not on just on the singing side, but more so on the business side. And I wanted to expose that as well, that I, have my moments of just wanting to make sure everything is in order when it comes to just being the BTS queen. I want to make sure that things, I want to make sure that they're represented just as much as my grandmother did. She was a businesswoman. So I just think that's what I want to portray as far as the legacy wise.
There's also a big conversation with certain people in the cast about not being wanted to be boxed into gospel music. Is there a world where either one of you feel as if gospel and secular can merge? Obviously, we see more gospel artists like Kirk Franklin and Ty Tribbett, who are like, they use like hip hop undertones, I guess you could say, but they're still categorized as gospel. Or do you guys feel as if it should stay separate? And what is your take on kind of going between both genres? I've seen artists do that as well.
I would say it doesn't really bother me that the genres are separate. I just want to have the freedom to sing whatever it is I want to sing. And, I don't mind being labeled as a gospel artist because I love gospel music. I literally am a fan of gospel music. Growing up in gospel music from a baby, up under my mom, the Yolanda Adams and the Donnie McClurkins and the Winans and the Clark sisters. I just saw them last week and I was like, hey, Auntie Karen, hey, Auntie Dorinda. Like, when I say those words, I'm not just saying it. Those are really like my aunts. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. I love everything about it, but I know there's more to me than just singing gospel. I enjoy singing all kinds of music. I'm classically trained. I used to sing in different languages in high school. Like, I sing jazz, I sing R&B, I can sing pop. Like, I can sing all styles of music. And so I never want to stifle my own growth because I get frustrated when I can't be my most creative self. I hope that viewers take away from my story my vulnerability and to tap into the inner resilience that's inside of them, to say that you may make mistakes. You may get into a bad relationship. You may have missed the mark. You may have fallen down. You may have made bad decisions and bad choices or whatever the case may be. But those choices and those decisions are not the sum total of who you are and who you will be. They don't define you. And you can overcome, you can bounce back, and you will be bigger and better than you ever been. And so that's what I hope they take away from my story.